Mother Teresa was born on the 26th of August, 1910. Her birthplace was Skopje, which is now the capital of the Republic of Macedonia. Nikola Bojaxhiu was the father of Mother Teresa, and Dranafile Bojaxhiu was the name of Teresa's mother. Her father was a businessman. He worked as a construction contractor and was also a supplier of medical drugs. When she was only 9 years old, her father Nikola Bojaxhiu had died. After Nicola's death, his business partners ran away with all the money. At that time, the World War was also going on. Due to all these reasons, his family was also going through financial problems. That was the most tragic period for her and her family. But her mother, Dranafile Bojaxhiu, was a very strong woman. She never lost hope, and take all the responsibilities to feed her family she took on her shoulder. She started from a small business for the survival of her family, where she sold embroidered clothes and other crafted clothes. If later on all these qualities come in them too. Mother Teresa was not her real name. Her childhood name was Agnes. She was a woman who was born with love and compassion in her heart. From childhood, Agnes's heart was filled with immense compassion. She was too pious from an early age and committed to charity. She got such great values from her mother. Agnes and her mother helped others as far as possible, and also they always prayed for the others. Dranafile regularly helped others by giving them food, clothes, and other essential items. Agnes had completed her schooling from private Catholic school in the Albanian language. She was very attractive when she was young. She had brown eyes, which made her charming and attractive. Also, she was a brilliant scholar and always got the first rank. Agnes was the most lovable in her school and college as well. She was also one of the top gymnasts of her college. As Teresa got older, both the direction and purpose of her life changed. She was actively taking part in church activities. Her childhood circumstances created a deep impact on her. Also, her mother played a huge role in influencing her. In 1925, Agnes met with the priest named Father Franjo Jambrekovic. But the father believed that one cannot serve others as long as they are indulging in materialistic things. These thoughts of father had a great impact on Agnes, and she shifted her life towards simplicity. After her graduation, Agnes decided that she wanted to be a nun and will serve humanity. Nun is a female saint who takes vows to be obedient, pure, and committed to living for the poor and needy people throughout the entire life. When Agnes told her decision to her mother, Dranafile was crushed. Although she always helped others, still being a missionary nun was a huge decision. After some time, Drana realized that this is the purpose of Agnes's life. So finally, at the age of 18, Agnes said goodbye to her mother and siblings forever. When she left Skopje, she joined the Sisters of Loreto. On the 1st of December 1928, Agnes, along with other missionaries, left Ireland. They traveled through the sailing ship Marcia and were headed to India. After crossing Mediterranean Sea, Arabian Sea, Red Sea, and finally, they landed at Colombo, Sri Lanka. Then they all came to India. In the process of becoming a nun, they all had the choice to take a new name. So Agnes took the name of Teresa. So this is how Agnes of Skopje became Sister Teresa of India. In 1931, Teresa took her first vow of celibacy. Teresa's institution sent her to Darjeeling, where she taught in a convent school. She taught arithmetic, geography, and religion. Mother Teresa had faced many challenges after coming to India. She didn't know English, so firstly, she learned English and Hindi, both languages. Along with all this, she continued to help needy people. When the Second World War happened, Teresa was crushed. She was stunned by this decay of humanity. At that time, she was handling all the work of institutions, and she faced many challenges. So many people needed food, medical help, shelter, cloth, and other essential things. Then Teresa and her institution had started to collect the funds. And so the British government has helped them. Also, so many organizations came to support raising funds. Teresa called herself the mother of the poor, needy, refugees, slums, disabled, and unwanted people. She also not only provided food and shelter for the AIDS patients, but also she gave them social acceptance and healed them with her compassion. She was with all those people who didn't have anyone in this world and who were a burden for society. By healing all the needy, she became Sister Teresa to Mother Teresa. But early on, she realized that the number of needy people and children across the world is huge, so she established Missionaries of Charity, and she opened the branches of Missionaries of Charity globally. In 1950, Teresa and other missionaries got official permission to start their own charitable homes. Finally, on the 7th of October 1950, Teresa established Missionaries of Charity in Calcutta. Teresa had opened so many missionary institutions, not only in India, but across the globe. Most of the findings for missionary happened from foreign countries. Indians and the government of India also helped her in funding. Mother Teresa's work has been recognized and appreciated throughout the world. She was honored by so many awards globally. Mother Teresa began spreading abroad after Pope Paul VI conferred the Decree of Praise on the Missionaries of Charity. The Missionaries of Charity had grown to almost 4,000 members, also thousands of lay volunteers. It had become a huge chain of charitable activities by the time she died. Missionaries of Charity also had 610 branches in 123 different countries. Mother Teresa honored by so many awards for her devoted and dedicated charity, including the Decree of Praise. She received the Jewel of India, India's supreme civilian honor, Bharat Ratna, in 1980, as well as the Soviet Union's Gold Medal of the Soviet Peace Committee. It is now defunct. Mother Teresa received the world's highest award, Nobel Peace Prize, in 1979 for her work in providing relief to humanity's suffering. In her old age, she had faced many health issues. She was also taking treatment from the doctors of Eastern country. Still, after some years, her organs had stopped working, including lungs and kidneys. And on the 5th of September 1997, at the age of 87, Mother Teresa had died in Kolkata, West Bengal, India. Mother Teresa stands out as the greatest human of the 20th century. She aligned her vision of empathy and humanity with her organizational and managing skills. All these skills helped her to handle challenges at the global level and established missionaries.